Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the past week's happenings in the world of monster taming. Now, this week we have a brand new Cassette Beasts trailer, a brand new Coromon, a brand new Temtem, a confirmation of an old Nexomon coming to Nexomon Extinction, tons of SMT V news, including DLC information, some new Pokemon forms, a new bot for Botworld Adventure, and a lot more. That said, as per the usual, make sure to sit back, relax, and let's jump right in. Alright, so first things first, we got that brand new Cassette Beasts trailer that recently launched, which also confirms the Xbox release for the game, which was initially only confirmed for Switch and PC. The game will be coming to Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Game Pass, so that's pretty cool. Still no information about release date, but I will keep you guys updated as soon as we get that. Other than that, it's just a fire trailer that you should definitely check out, and I will leave it linked below. We also did a Cassette Beasts hype video that I definitely think you should check out too. Monster Crown has had several updates since its launch, and the bulk of these updates include bug fixes and polish, but we've also received crossbreeds for Hermes Burning Sky form, the addition of Goriel to the post-game, a toggle for permadeath which removes it from hard mode and instead makes it a preference that's sort of standalone, floor counters for the mirror challenge, the reintroduction of net eggs, improvements to breeding in general, and a whole lot more. For a full list of patch notes, definitely check out the Monster Crown Steam page, but the main takeaway I'd say is that the game is dealing with a lot of those bugs that plagued its initial launch. Shippo, a self-described quirky Metroidvania that features monster taming via shape-shifting, has released as of October 20th in full access. Interestingly, it's a very different Metroidvania in that it doesn't actually have combat, but instead focuses on traversing the world in different ways based on what monster you transform into, and the monsters you transform into are based on what enemies you encounter. I definitely want to check it out, and I'm seriously starting to have a backlog of games, so maybe we'll do like a stream where we cover 3 or 4 games at once, but we'll see. 2 new Pokemon have been revealed for Pokemon Legends Arceus, that being the Hisuian forms for Zorua and Zoraork. These forms came as a result of the recent teaser footage released a couple days ago and are cited as being ghost and normal types. If you want more information on this, definitely feel free to check out this video, which will be linked in the description. Alright, so a lot of interesting SMT V news, the first being that the 4th SMT news segment, or whatever you'd call it, has launched. The entire thing is in Japanese, but it also came with some more gameplay, and we have some information from that as well. So to begin, SMT V has confirmed its DLC packs, which you can see on screen here. Interestingly, some of these DLCs will come with missions that include old demons with new designs. Furthermore, something that I think is really cool is that one of the DLC packs features the Demi-Fiend from SMT3, this one being the Return of a True Demon pack. We've also received a teaser that a new trailer is coming next week. Shout out to 2111 and Mirror Fox for putting this together for me. Very much appreciated, guys. The Eternal Exodus Kickstarter campaign is leading up to its finale with only 3 days remaining. The game has raised roughly $5,000 US of its $15,000 goal. This means that if the game is going to get funded, it needs a massive push within these next couple days. The demo, which you can check out on Steam by the way, has also had an update which namely brings forth some UI changes which are quite nice in my opinion. Alright, so as per the usual, it's time to switch gears into the rapid fire segment of today's video for those updates that don't require a lengthy explanation. So first of all, Botworld Adventure had a recent update that brings forth mostly balancing adjustments and bug fixes, but also a new bot, that being Tether, a support bot. I do plan on doing a separate video checking it out, so stay tuned. The Coromon artwork contest has come to a close, and as such, we have a brand new Coromon coming to the game. Meet Biddybolt. Prismazor has won the Nexomon Fan Contest and will be making a return in Nexomon Extinction via the Abyssals DLC. A brand new Temtem was revealed in the form of Gorong, a melee type that was shown in early artwork. Digital copies of the Untamed Isles novel, The Path Awakens, has been sent out to backers. Chain Monsters is reporting 72,000 players registered for beta, which is absolutely nuts. A new Serialum Ultimate update is coming November 15th, which will add decorations, creature cosmetics, skins, achievements, and more. Paratope, aka the Sky Climbers devs, have officially become PlayStation partners. Here we see the PC storage equivalent in Kindred Fates. We got some new monsters for Necromancer's Gift. I'm really liking these ones. Some new dev clips for Gremlin's Tale. an animation for Shadow Obscurity, a move in Drugimon. The latest Adore newsletter went live, and in it the devs discussed upcoming changes to the game, primarily with how capturing and runes will work. We'll dive more into it when the update does launch itself, but basically, captures don't require fragments, and you can now catch stuff unlimitedly. Here we see a redesign for Cursent, a monster coming back to Disc Creature's world, a bowing gesture for Doki V. Xenoscape seems to be transitioning into 2.5D. We got some new Zokai here for Zokai. Here we see the early stages of the creature list in Essentures. Familiars IO is getting an update soon, which will include robot and crown NPC tamers and improvements such as a mini-map. Here we get a menu mock-up for Eldenwood, a look at the upcoming ranking system for Monster Masters, some footage for Gurox, a monster coming to Cubers, and finally, last but not least, the final Stardust type chart. And there you have it, guys, a pretty eventful week to say the least. As more and more games start to make their way into the Monster Tamer news segment, I've definitely been trying to balance being detailed enough with each update to give a sort of idea of what's going on, but also not to ramble on too long. I do remember in some of my older Monster Tamer news segments, I would go far too into depth with certain news updates that when really I should have just been discussing the general gist of it like I'm doing now. So I do hope that you guys are enjoying this format, and I appreciate you guys so much for watching. That said, if you do want to stay up to date on the monster taming genre, definitely subscribe to the channel if you're not already, because I upload new monster taming videos every single day. You can also check out my Twitter page and my Discord, which will be linked below. Special thanks to the channel's patrons, especially our mythical backers, Jim Hamilton and Steel Case. With all that, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.